Your first $1 million, it's gonna be the hardest one you'll ever make. Not because it's impossible, because it demands what most people are simply not willing to give: time, obsession, and relentless discipline. You see, everyone who ever became a millionaire, they have one belief in their mind: I am going to figure it out. I'm gonna do whatever it takes until I get there. Some people get it in 3 years, some people get it in 10 years. But here's the truth that most people don't really like to hear. It takes about 7 years of consistent and relentless focus and discipline to hit your first $1 million for most people. If you get it much sooner, that's great. You can definitely speed up the process. But most people, they expect to become wealthy in 6 months, right? That's why they're failing. They give it a try, they give it a go, but because it is hard for the lift up, they just give up. And yet they are consistently buying lottery tickets week after week for 20 years. How is that working out? So here is the 3 steps in order to get there, to this $1 million. Number 1, you start with the foundation. Foundation. This is the period that sucks the most, right? It's when you put in the work, you put in the effort, but you have nothing to show for it. You have no traction, you have very little clients, you have little recognition. It's all blood and tears and sweat and late nights. And you know, if you're a YouTuber, it's the first 100 videos that you're making, right? They suck and there is not much going on. If you're a musician, it's the first 30 songs that you are singing and that you are playing. If you are a business owner, it's the first 500 customers, right? So whatever it is that you are doing, the first foundation, if you want to build big business, if you want to build huge, like a skyscraper, you need to have a proper foundation. And the higher you want to go, the deeper you need to dig. For example, take Burj Khalifa. It's the tallest skyscraper in the world, but it has deep foundation. So that foundation is what you're laying in brick after brick with your relentless work that you're showing up day after day. So after the foundation, you go to phase 2. Phase 2 is traction. This is where you start to get the cash flow, things are moving and rolling, and things are happening, you get leverage, you get recognition. You might be earning 3 months more than what you earn in the previous entire year. You get some momentum, and your job is to keep the traction, keep that momentum building up with focus. One message, one product, one set of niche. You become a master of this niche. You start with there. Don't try to be everything to everyone. Start become a master of one niche and go deep with it. And number 3, the third phase, is discipline. And in discipline, this is the phase where you start to make maybe $300,000 a year, $500,000 a year, and you are on a roll. And your job here is to not blow the money, to not go and buy a bunch of watches, bunch of vacations, and bunch of designer clothes. All of that is not really going to help you get to the next level and what you truly want, which is financial freedom and legacy. So instead, treat this money very, very sacredly, right? Do not squander it, and invest it in good things. Invest it in good stocks, in funds, invest it in crypto, invest in something that you cannot liquidate easily. You are not going to touch it for a long time, and you're going to build it up, your assets. Maybe real estate, invest it wisely, and then you build up. Your next goal is $1 million a year, and you can grow from there. You focus 80% of your energy into marketing and sales at this point, because you have the product, you have the brand, you have the customers. You want to just scale. Okay, so This is the foundation, but you start with that, you start with the goal, relentless focus on obsession, give it a time, and you're for sure going to reach. And I want to wish you that you reach the first $1 million in less than 7 years. In less than 7 years. You can do it quicker, and it's all really up to you. The speed of implementation and how much you're willing to go and give your 100% effort. Okay? I'll see you in the next videos.